What's up, y'all? This Cashless Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? This Shine. I'm going dolo today. I'm actually in Houston. Jazz still at home, so it's just gonna be me and y'all today. It's early in the morning. Y'all might hear some shit in the background. That's the highway. The hotel is like by the interstate, the highway, across the street from the mall. It's dope out here, y'all. Houston, shout out to y'all. It's dope. And the people, the food is good. Shit is better than Memphis barbecue. But Memphis has some good ass breakfast food, but it's dope out here. Today, I ain't gonna hold up too much of y'all time. Y'all know we all about traveling, hitting the road and shit like that. So I just wanted to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? When you out and about, for people who do like to travel, I don't know what everybody likes to do, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to get a peace of mind, and sometimes you got to get away from home. Sometimes you got to go into your zone, whether it's traveling, you know what I'm saying, hiding away in your little in your sanctuary, in your private room or some stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying, just doing something that you love, like a number one hobby. You know, everybody got a hobby, something that they real good at. They just do it on the side. They don't really let a lot of people know about that hobby, but they just, you know what I'm saying, it gives them peace of mind when they do it. So for us, we like to travel. We like to get out. We like to see the world or whatever. And unfortunately, Jazz wasn't on this trip with me. I came with some other friends, but that's like a peace of mind. Going to see other people, going to see different places, going to see, you know what I'm saying, how other people live, you know. That to see a new scenery. Work can stress people out. Family can stress people out. I know people love their family, their kids, their wives, their husbands, or they, you know what I'm saying, they mothers and their parents. I know everybody love, you know what I'm saying, being around family, but sometimes family can stress you out. Sometimes you just have to get away from them before you do something you're gonna regret. And work is the same way. I know a lot of people love their jobs. You got people who work 80, 90, 100 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get businesses off the ground. If you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to get your business off the ground. If you trying to make it up to the next level at your job, you doing all type of you doing long hours, extra work. You know what I'm saying? You putting in our hard time and our hard labor. And it doesn't matter if you know what I'm saying, beating your feet or you got to sit at a desk. You still doing hard labor. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. You got to, you know what I'm saying, be able to react. They want you to be on top of your game at all times. And a lot of times, if you continue going down that path, doing 100 hours and you have no type of rest, your body starts to shut down. Your mind starts to shut down, and that be the main thing that they be wanting you to work with, your mind. You know what I'm saying? If you got to make a lot of decisions on a daily basis and you ain't in the right mindset, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And if your body breaking down, you definitely ain't going to be an asset to the company. So you have to get yourself together, and whatever it is, whatever that niche is that, you know what I'm saying, relaxes you, you have to do it from time to time. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop. Because if you don't, that's how you start getting sick. And then a lot of people get sick to the point, you know what I'm saying, they don't come back. They ain't right no more. I heard a story a few years back. This was more than a few years back. It was a long ass time ago, because I was about my 20s. So that was a long time ago. This lady was coming from her job. I think it was her third job. She was working 3 jobs. And she had just pulled on the side of the road and went to sleep. Never woke up. She passed away from exhaustion. We dying from exhaustion, y'all. So you have to really take the time to get personal with yourself and just think. And women, we got the hardest time functioning when our men say they want space. Well, I ain't got no man. We already know that. But, you know, we have a hard time when our significant others say they want their personal space. Get them that personal space. Allow them that time to, you know what I'm saying, depress. You know what I'm saying? Decompress and relax. We always think it's something else, especially, you know what I'm saying, women that, you know, date men, or who you messing around with, Who you on the phone with? Who you doing this with? Oh, you don't want to spend no time with me? You don't want to spend no time with the kids? What you got going on? What other life? You got to always have a secret life. No, he just want to, you know what I'm saying? He done worked. He done took care of the family, provided for the whole family, paid all the bills, put food in the house. You know what I'm saying? Let that man kick his feet up, get him a drink, put his favorite show on, or the sports channel, whatever it is that he like to do. Prepare that for him, so when he get home, he can just relax. You know what I'm saying? Your home's supposed to be your sanctuary. It's supposed to be your peace of mind. You should not have to go home and have to clock into another battle for the day. When you get home, you want to kick your feet up, take them clothes off, and don't think about nothing. You don't want to have to fight and argue with somebody that's supposed to be there to be your peace. You know what I'm saying? Take the kids somewhere. I understand they want to see daddy. You know what I'm saying? Let them, you know, talk to daddy, or tell them, look, dad need a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying, to itself. Once he get them couple of minutes out the way, then, you know, you could talk and play with daddy and ask him as many questions as you want. But, you know, when you got a job and you got people constantly telling you what to do every day, and you got to follow instructions, follow directives, and it's like once you get home, you want to be the master of your own mind. You don't want nobody constantly, and come on, man. 24/7, people get tired of that. So even if you take a weekend, I know my younger sister, she got kids and she got a husband, and her husband give her a day where she goes with her girlfriends, and they may have dinner, they may go to the movies, they might do a spa day, or get their hair and nails done, go get facials, whatever it is. She gets to be her own woman for that time being. It might be a small frame, but when she comes back, she's a rejuvenated woman. You know what I'm saying? And women need that time too, just like men do. Women need that time too, to rejuvenate, to get themselves back together, to put their minds back together, to be focused on what they supposed to be focusing on. And I think that gives you, once you do that and you take time to yourself, when you come back, you at 100%. So you willing to do whatever it is. Okay, I'm back in the game. I got my head in the game. I got to do this. I'm gonna get this done. You more productive when you got your head on right. When you got a clear mind, you can see and visualize a lot of stuff more clearly onto what you're supposed to be doing. But when you ain't had no rest, you got to go home, you got to keep cooking and cleaning and looking after the kids, and your husband this, and your kids this, and the teacher's that, and that shit gets stressed out. One person can't deal with that. And even if you got a partner, you still be needing your own personal space. So I think people should allow that time to relax. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to tell people, babe, I need to relax. Or you got to tell your boss, I need a couple of days off. Y'all stressing me out. You ain't got to be nasty about it. We all know how to go in there and talk that talk. And they may not understand, but listen, you got to make them understand. Listen, I'm taking a couple of, I know with our job, they do give you a couple of stress days. Then they have a program where you can go talk to a therapist or whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do to clear your head, to make you right, to make you whole again. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you have to do. That's called self-care, self-help. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna do it, you know, people gonna keep walking past. They gonna act like they don't notice it. They might say something to each other. Ooh, she look tired. Ooh, she, you know what I'm saying? She look like she need a couple of days off. Some bosses don't give a damn. They don't care. You can be literally dragging your feet in that office. They gonna put a pile of paperwork on your desk. Oh, we need this done by 10 o'clock, and then don't care. So if you don't care, they ain't gonna care. So they ain't gonna step up and say nothing, especially when they need all that work done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take time for yourself, relax, kick your feet up. And you don't necessarily have to travel. A lot of people don't have, you know what I'm saying, the luxury of having extra money around to travel. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta go in your room, in a whatever type of room it is. It can be a little den or something. Cut the lights down low, put you some soft music on, grab you a drink, light some candles. Hell, you can take a long bubble bath. You know what I'm saying? Something just to relax you. You know what I'm saying? Just relax, blow off some steam. Some people might have to cry. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have to, you know what I'm saying, cuss, fight, argue. something, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you get that much needed therapeutic environment and just relax, man. It's too much. We stressing about a lot of stuff. We even starting to stress about little shit that ain't really got to do with us. It's too much for us. One person can only handle so much. Stop trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders and think you're gonna take care of it, because you're not. You're not doing a just service to nobody, you know, not even yourself. So you damn sure ain't doing it for your family. And if you ain't looking out for you first, how can you look after your family? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't here, who gonna take care of your family? Like you know, the kids might go to a relative or the father or something like that. But you want to take care of your own business, but you have to do it properly. And properly taking care of your business is relaxing sometimes. Letting yourself, when your body starts to shut down, it's tapping you on the shoulder like, hey, we need to take a rest. We need to relax. We need to get more sleep. I'm here in Houston like 4 days. First day, we got here at night. I want to point that out. We got here at like 10 o'clock at night. I was hungry as hell. I had been up since 2 o'clock that morning. Didn't eat nothing. Had worked the whole shift. Argued with some people at work. You know what I'm saying? Got okay news, good news, bad news. Okay news from a colleague, a very special colleague. Then had to get on a flight to travel 2 hours to a whole nother city. That's a lot of stress in one day. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stress in one day. So when I got to the hotel, man, got me something to eat and went to sleep. And that first day, shit, I slept all day. I was in and out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? I was in and out of sleep. But then, you know what? That's even bad for you, because if you're not getting sleep on a regular basis, you're not doing your body no justice. Because, you know what I'm saying, you sleeping for a whole day, that's not catching you up on sleep. That's actually hindering you. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get our proper sleep. And I know they say 8 hours. A lot of people can't sleep. I don't sleep 8 hours a night and be up and rejuvenated. That actually makes me more tired. So I can get up to 6 hours, you know what I'm saying? 6 hours of sleep comfortably. You got to know your own body. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to do 8. Everybody can't do 10. Some people they need a good 4, 6 hours of good sleep, uninterrupted sleep. Don't have your TV on. Tell your spouse to turn the TV off. You know what I'm saying? Keep the kids out the room. Good night sleep. You know what I'm saying? And you wake up real rejuvenated. Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because your body, your brain, and your mind got to work together. If one is off, both off. And you don't want to be at work grumpy, cussing people out for no reason. People ain't going. They don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I especially don't. I don't want you yelling at me, especially when I ain't do nothing to you. Go get you some rest. Go get you some sleep, some much needed sleep. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Relax. People don't know how to relax now. You know what I'm saying? They got their hand in everything. Get your hands out the cookie jar. Sit your ass down. Vibe out on your own. It ain't even got to be a whole, let's just sit down and talk. No, sit down and release some stress off and pressure off that brain of yours. You know what I'm saying? And just take time to yourself. That's the best thing. Take time to yourself. You might like going to the pool, you know, or you go into the gym. Zone out. Get you some earbuds. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to talk at the gym. A lot of us think we got to talk. Or think. Like our mind keep going. Our mind keep going. We got to always figure some shit out. Some things don't need to be figured out right then at that moment. If it ain't a life or death emergency, just let it go. If it's some stuff that you can't figure out, you can't handle, just leave it for the next time. Or just pray about it and put it in God's hands. God always works everything out. You know what I'm saying? Those who do believe in God or whatever, let him figure it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what he up there for. You know what I'm saying? We can only handle so much. We can only handle so much. After that, pray and let it go. Just leave it where it's at. There's no reason for you to be stressing over stuff that, first of all, don't be stressing over somebody else, because they're going to make their own decisions. They're going to do whatever they want to do, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Stuff at work, you can only do so much at work. You're only in control of so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to stress over work. Oh, we got to get this done. We got to do this. We got to do that. You only one person. You can only do so much. You can only take on so much. Sometimes you got to give it over to the next person. I know you want the big account. I know you want the corner office with the nice view and all that stuff. But sometimes, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? All the stress, aching, and pain, is it worth it? Because if it ain't worth it, let somebody else deal with it. And that somebody else needs to be taking their time too. I wouldn't put too much stress on nobody else trying to alleviate the stress on you, because then they're going to be, oh, why did you give me all this stuff and why did you do this? Hey, relax, breathe, meditate. Meditate, do some yoga. That's good for your body too. Do some yoga. Just let that shit go, man. Life too short to be, life too long. It's short and long. But to be dealing with extra shit, I couldn't, I wouldn't, I won't, I ain't. It's too much. We don't need it. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying? And if you definitely can have somebody help on the team, get something to your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Allow them to take some of that burden off of you. You know what I'm saying? To take that weight off you. Let them do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do everything. I know a lot of I'm like that. I feel like I got to do everything myself. Everything I got to do myself. I got to do it myself. If I want it done right, I got to do it myself. Everybody make mistakes. If you can clean that mistake up, let that next person do it, because you being stressed out is not going to be good for the team. It's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for the family. You carrying that stress too long. You know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, you ain't get enough sleep, you go to work. Now you stressed out at work and you tired, you grumpy, you going off on everybody. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring your home problems to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't take your work problems home. But you go to work, you stressed out, you yelling at people, you know what I'm saying? You causing all this commotion, people looking at you crazy like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was ask me to pass you the pen. You didn't have to cuss me out. Then you taking the frustration off on your co-workers and the employees. Now they pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a long trail, because then your whole day fucked up. You gonna get home, you gonna yell at somebody, and all them people you yelled at work gonna go home and they snapping on people at their household, interrupting their household. You see how it just spread it out? You know what I'm saying? It just went too far for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna all get it together. We all gonna relax. Just find something. Find what mentally stimulates you, what calms you down. You know what I'm saying? It might be some aromatherapy. It might be binge watching a TV show, reading a book, meditating for an hour by yourself. I don't know. I don't know what will release the stress off you. But you find that and you just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people stress you out. Don't let life stress you out, because it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. You just gotta find that little niche. Traveling, seeing new places. I love seeing new places. I love, you know what I'm saying, going out, trying the best of some food. The little food I do eat. I don't eat out too much, but just, you know what I'm saying, a whole new atmosphere. A whole new, seeing new people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, find your niche, find what you got going on, relax. Don't let life take you under. Until next time, y'all, peace.